So today we are looking at reflections, okay? But reflections in 4-quadrant graphs. So it's all about that mirror line or where the shape is being reflected from. So here we go. We have to reflect in the line x equals 1. So that keyword there then, reflect. Okay, we see a lot of different words when you see a 4-quadrant graph like this. Okay, it could be rotate, it could be reflect, it could be translate. Those are the key words, so be careful with the word that's there. Here we've got reflect. In the line x equals 1, so if I had a ruler, and I'm going to use a nice bright pen, let's go for this red pen here. X equals 1, so on my x-axis going across, okay, obviously the origin would be at 0, x then would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So x equals 1 would be here. Whenever we write a coordinate, we write it like that. Okay, hopefully we've seen this before. The x value is first, then the y value is second. So if I had the x value of 1, but a y value of 2, that would be there. If I had an x value of 1 and a y value of 4, 1, 4 is there. This time though, if I had an x value of 1 but a y value of minus 2, then 1 minus 2 would be there. You will notice all of these are in a line because the x value for each of them is 1. So this is the line of when x equals 1. So I'm going to use a ruler, make it nice and clear, use a nice colourful pen to draw our mirror line there. So that's now our mirror line. We now need to reflect in x equals 1. So now it's about counting squares. So here's my mirror line. You can see I've got 1 square away to make that vertex of our triangle. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4 steps away. So 1, 2, 3, 4 steps away, or 4 squares away from that mirror line. Here you see I've got 4 squares away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can join this up to see my triangle has been reflected in the line x equals 1. So when x is 1, draw a line and reflect. Next one then, we're going to reflect in the line y equals minus 1. So reflect y equals minus 1. So let's draw this line first. Let's make a note of that, okay? Let's draw mirror line. But we need to use our graph skills to work out where it is. So y equals minus 1. Well, here's my y-axis. Here is minus 1. Let's use our ruler to draw our mirror line. But a lot of you might be looking at that saying, oh, let's actually chop through our shape. Doesn't matter, okay? It could still be the same. If it reflects, this part will go on this side, this part will go on this side. So let's count the squares. Let's look at that one first. Obviously it's 1 square away, so our new shape is going to start there. Okay, next one then, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares away. So then 1, 2, 3, 4 squares away there. This one, you see is 2 squares perpendicular to that mirror line. You can see it's there. Okay, so I'm counting the squares. I'm looking for something perpendicular to help me reflect our shape in y equals minus 1. This time I'm going to use a ruler to make sure it's very, very neat. So if that mirror line is going through the shape, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's the second one. Third one then, let's reflect in the line y equals 3. Right, okay, so y then is obviously this one going up here. Y equals 3. Let's get our ruler. 1, 2, 3. So y equals 3 is this line here. We've drawn our mirror line. And then get to reflect. So that one stays where it is because it's on the mirror line. This one here is 2 squares away. So 2 squares away would make it up there. This one is 1 square away. So it's got to be there. Join them up. And then you can see it is reflected. Okay, remember that mirror line? We could fold them on top of each other to make them look exactly the same. That key word there though, reflect. And then last one, reflect in the line x equals -1. So let's have this ruler here. X equals -1. Well, this is the x-axis. -1 would be here. So you'll notice I draw my line through the x-axis, okay, intercepting the x-axis at -1. We are reflecting the shape, so it's going to reflect this way. Let's count the squares. Let's go to this vertex first. 2 squares away, so then 2 squares away there. You can see, look, it's equal distance from the mirror line. Here, see, it's 3 squares away from the mirror line. 1, 2, 3. Here is 2. And then you can see here was that 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to join up all of my dots to create my shape. Okay, you will notice when I am reflecting, I am ignoring my x and y axes. Okay, I see it so many times, people try and reflect in those, even when it's asking for when x equals -1. So draw your line, ignore everything else, count the squares. I hope it helps.